Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your second week reading of January 2020. I love saying that, 2020, so cool. In the background I have got some children playing, my daughters and my granddaughter, so if you hear them making noise, yeah, it is still school holidays, oh my goodness. So yeah, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. First of all, quickly, let me call in your spirit guides. Spirit guides, will you please come in for Scorpio? And will you let us know, please, what is going on in Scorpio's romantic relationships, their love life, your guys' heart space, all of that stuff. Give us a message from you, give us advice, we need it, don't we? Okay, Scorpio, thank you. By the way, thank you so much for clicking onto my video, and I really appreciate it. My name is Deborah, this is my channel, Energy of Everything. And yeah, we are doing your love reading. I would also love it if the reading resonates with you. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It's very good for me, and it also lets me know that you are resonating. And then you can hit the subscription as well and the notification bell, because these readings come out once a week. So we also do, or we meaning me and my spirit guides, we do the pick a card readings as well. I try to get them out once a week as much as possible. Sometimes I don't make it, depends what's happening. But you can put a comment below as to a suggestion that you would like to do a pick a card reading on anything, and then I'll do it for you. Also, if you want a personal reading, just check in the description below or contact me through one of my Instagram accounts. There is a link in the bottom of this video somewhere. You can go there and you can just contact me first as well if you want to do that. Okay, so there you go, Scorpio. Let's draw a card for you, for your person or someone that you're dealing with, and then also for the joint energy that is your relationship. Oh, there is a baby. She is with somebody. She's not alone, don't worry. I think she's just tired. There we go. Your Eight of Swords energy on your side. Stuff, restrictions on your life, everything. And then the swords again. Four of Swords on your person's side. Okay, both are in the upright position. So let's have a look at the joint energy. Magician reversed energy. So there could have been something that's been happening recently between you and your person. It's almost like this could possibly be an ex reading. I'm just saying, guys, because it feels like there was a situation that you were in with that Eight of Swords there where you feel like you were so restricted. It's almost like you couldn't even see clearly in the situation. You couldn't really pick up on what it is that you need to be doing or not need to be doing, and you felt bound by a situation. You couldn't see clearly, and you felt trapped somehow in a situation as well. But now, because this is Eight of Swords, the energy of this is a moving away energy from where it was. So this energy, it's shifting away. It's not something I feel like that's presently happening at this moment, but I feel like you've shifted out of this energy. So this could be a X reading, letting you know, Scorpio. So this is a general read. If you are in a situation where you're either in a relationship that's moving, it's leaving, it's breaking apart, or this is an X relationship, then you know it's for you. I do not feel like this is an existing or a new incoming thing. Now, just wanted to, Spirit was like, please tell them. Maybe this is already, maybe you are single and this already has moved out of your energy and you're moving on with your life over here. If I'm picking up on this situation now, it is because it hasn't moved out of your energy yet. It's still in you. It's still inside of you. It's still connection. There's still a connection. If it was completely moved away, and this is still like energy of I'm moving out of it, so there's still this connection. So it's like, Scorpio, if you really want to walk away from someone and you never want to look back and you want to leave the situation and never look back, you have to cut those ties with this person. Otherwise, when I do a tarot reading, it's going to keep picking up on the energy because it's still attached to you. Just letting you know, okay? You're going to have to think of like how to do that. There are ways of cutting ties, by the way. If you're curious about that, just comment below and I will give you some advice on that, on what you can actually do if this is an ex and you're walking away. So just randomly coming, it's not actually coming from the cards, it's like coming from your spirit guides. Okay, so comment below if you want to know. I'm going to tell you guys some interesting things that you can actually do to help that to happen. It's not nice to be held on to an ex that you don't want to be holding on to. You want to move forward in your life. Okay. Wow, Sun card in reverse by your energy, and then we've got Knight of Pentacles on their energy. You know, whenever I look at this Four of Swords, I always feel like that's a knight laying there. Like they've come out of this big war, and there's this, you know, they're now resting. They laid down their sword, but I feel like in this card of theirs, right, there's the knight, and here's a knight again. It's almost like whatever went past, it's done. It's over. This relationship is an ex-relationship, and they're laying down to rest, but it's not over yet for them either. And this is what I feel is creating this, me picking it up when I'm doing the reading in the cards, is because it's not over. Because even though they've laid down their sword, they're no longer fighting, you moving out of the energy as well, there's still 3 swords up there, and they right over their head, their throat, their heart. So it's like they also in their mind resting, but they're still thinking as well about the situation. Let's have a look at the Magician over there. Yeah, this is an ending thing. I feel like, okay, 3 of Cups in reversed by the Magician over there. So I'm going to tell you, this relationship, I feel like it could have ended over the Christmas season, because 3 of Cups always indicates festivities, parties, and we just came out of all of that. So this could have ended over Christmas season. It could have ended over, like, it could have been a time when there was birthday parties, and so if it's not Christmas, it was a time when there was people getting together and gatherings, and it happened at that time. I don't feel like it happened over days and weeks. I feel like it happened at that time where it just ended at that time. It could have been a fight that was had, could have been something that happened. The Magician being in reverse, remember, we're creating whatever I believe in that anyway, I don't know if you do, but we create our reality from the energy and the thought that we are carrying. Now, what did I just tell you guys? You're creating a reality from the energy that you are carrying and the thoughts that you have because of those energies or feelings, okay? Even if you're not feeling anything, you may shut your feelings off and say, I'm switching it off. Some people have the ability, Scorpio, to turn it off. But if it's there, even though it's pushed away and hidden, it's still there. That's why you find people who have been through childhood trauma, in the adult life, even though they may not have thought about it for 30 years, they end up going to counseling 30 years later, even though they buried it deep under everything, but the energy is still being carried and it's still affecting their life now. And it's like, I just get this message, and the Magician card being there, that's what it's telling me. It's almost like saying, I know the relationship is over, but it's like, because of their inability to let go or really heal that energy, really cut those cords between you and this person, it's like it lingers. And that Magician may be creating something that you may not want. This person, like I said, they can't get you out of their head, even though they have walked away, they have given up on the connection. But the thing is, they're laying down and sleeping, so they may be dreaming about you as well, or just before they sleep, and just exactly when they wake up, you could be the first thing they end up thinking about in their mind. I don't feel like this is what you want, Scorpio. I feel like you don't want it. I feel like you're going, I was bound and tied here, no way do I want to go back. But on their side, it could even be they are the one forcing this connection to you like this. They are the one not wanting to let go of you, and this is what causes this situation to be coming up again. In their side, it's Knight of Pentacles, you know, and like I said, wake up thinking about you, going to bed thinking about you, possibly dreaming about you, possibly even trying to connect to you at night in the dreams, whatever, even thinking it, let me dream about my Scorpio tonight. Me reach out to them in the ethereal plane, kind of a weird thing. I'm just getting that vibe. I feel like this is what they're doing, because we've got Knight of Pentacles, and this is somebody who's thinking a lot, even planning things, planning to do something, planning to move ahead, wanting to take steps in the direction that they want to go. And if you have a look nicely, the direction that they want to go is in your direction. Just letting you know. This could be why, if you haven't even been thinking about this person, this could be a message from Spirit to you to let you know that your person thinking about you, and they thinking very heavily about you. They're not just thinking, but it's like they want to put plans into action so they can get you back. And I keep seeing that person in the corner by your side. That's you, that's your energy. You don't want to go back. I don't feel you want to go back. If you really don't want to go back, cut those cords, move on. Because I feel sun reversed at the bottom. You were blind. You were bound. There was no sun in this relationship. And then the sun comes out. And you can see finally, clearly. And it's like, no way I'm going back to this situation. You know, the sun reversed, it's like I can see clearly. I see it for exactly what it was. I have reevaluated my whole life, my whole situation, and I am going to move forward. I'm going to move forward in my life in the direction that I feel is right for me. Your person, they're not ready for you to do that. They don't want you to do that. They are still looking at you and they are still going, I'm going to make plans to get this person back. I don't think you want that. Scorpio, you are moving on. I advise you to read up about cord cutting. Please Google it, check it out. It may not be something that you're used to, but you're a Scorpio. You may be, because Scorpios can be very spiritual people. So if this is something that you haven't heard of before, please Google and do some reading about cord connections between people and how they are formed, how they will affect you in the future. This is a very important message from you to Spirit, from Spirit to you guys, okay? Yeah, we've got Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Queen of Pentacles, no security whatsoever in this relationship. There's Magician up there reversed. Three of Cups shows what actually happened in the situation. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles down there at the bottom. No, that's you. I feel that's your energy. That is you being in the reverse position. That is you going, no, 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 no. There's no security in the situation. I don't want this. You are focusing on your own growth and your own self-worth. You may be focusing very deeply in your career. Education, changing the way you live, changing the way you look, changing the way you feel. And I feel like it's because the sun hit you in the face and you just said 2020, when I move into 2020, I'm not bringing all of this stress that was that with me. And I feel like this is an amazing thing. This is a message from Spirit. I feel like it's extremely important with this cord cutting thing that they get this message through to you. Scorpio, really go Google this. It's a simple thing, really. It's a simple thing to do. It's not a difficult procedure. It's something about, it's like, you see how I call in the spirit guides? I'll be like, spirit guides, will you please enter? You know, when you start verbalizing and start making an intention towards doing something, your spirit, your body, your soul will automatically see the direction that you want it to go in. And you have more power in yourself, Scorpio, than you will ever realize when it comes to spiritual things. We all do. So just check it out. See simple ways. See things that you can do. Whichever one is going to resonate with you the most, do it. And you can do it not only once. You can do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times until you feel you have finally walked out into the sun over there. There you go, Scorpio. That is your second week reading from the 8th into the 15th. I love your reading. I know, I can see you've been through something. You've come out of it. Congratulations. Because if there's no sun, if you're bound and tied, you need to come out of it and you need to focus on your life. That is it. There you go, Scorpio. Thank you so much for listening. I'm wishing you so much light, so much love. I believe you guys are going to be okay. That's my vibe I'm getting. I love it. Thank you, guys. Bye.